Morning, sorry, running a few minutes late. Let's try and sort this out as well. There you go, that's me out of the way. Game, yeah, volume's all down, that's all good. Right, daily stuff. Right, there you go. Sorted at last. Let's see if we can get some sight. There we go, can see stuff again now. That's always a bonus. Right then, are they? Morning, Carl. How are you, mate? Are you all right? Let's oh, come on, loads of stuff. Come on. There it is. That is good. That is nice, isn't it? That could change. That's going to change a lot of what people do for this then, isn't it? I would definitely wait till Friday. Pull on this. And it's divines as well. So if you've kept your divines, that's better. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, they might well be. Yeah, might be a little bit. But I mean, I would definitely pull on this first, because that could very much change what I hope for on here. But that is good news. And then we've got her coming up as well, haven't we? But these are generally easier events. But that means you can't pull on this until Friday. You'd be absolutely mad to do it the other way round. That is good then, isn't it? I was curious. I mean, I heard rumours in the background about it, but I was curious to see if they weren't going to release, they were going to have this on like the Saturday or the Sunday, but not release it until after people have pulled, maybe on the Thursday, on the Friday on this one. But I think that's good news, isn't it? That's nice that they've done it that way round. Always a bonus. Right, let's go in and get this done. A quick one, yeah, mounts. This mount here, best mount in the game. This was last year's anniversary mount. So next month, hopefully, they did say in the dev insights they were going to put this into the shop next month, which is meh. But are they going to offer another mount? So I don't know. Just watch and shoot on that before you jump into something a bit mad. So 11, you've got 11 and you've got 6. You're 6 into pity. Ooh. So you've got some hoping to do then, haven't you? That is a horrible place to be. But then you can't not pull them though, can you? You've got to pull them. I mean, that's a fantastic event, isn't it? That is good news. So that takes you to what, 17? You'd be 3 shy at worst case scenario then, wouldn't you? You get 3 in a week. So I assume you've done the shop. I mean, is that a personal thing? Hello, matey. You all right? Just chatting about divine summonings for Friday, matey, because they've dropped the divine Nisal banner coming up. So make sure that you pull in on Friday on your divines before you pull on your pick one, in case your divines changes everything for your lucky pick. Oh, you haven't got an artifact on. Happy days. Let's find something for you. No. Yeah. Do that. Oh, Oh dear. Right. That should let me do stuff. You gonna... Okay, yeah. Thought you're gonna take me back. Morning Sonic, how are you matey? You alright? Oh, I've missed so much. Oh, I have to restart this. It's highly likely. Yeah, I've made a right mess of that. Sorry. Chatting and looking at chat and things like that. Right, so we can get this done right this time. There we go. Yeah. Well, instead of reading chat, yes. That would probably be a way ahead for me, wouldn't it, eh? Oh. That should do me. Oh. Spain's sounding nice, then, isn't it? Eh? 12 divines now, plus the 6 you had in pity. Okay. That's 18. Someone's going to be in a very bad mood if they don't get it in 18 then, aren't they? Oh. Yeah, the problem is with Fastidious is looking at the amount of stuff he puts out, I imagine he is one of the busiest people in the world. What's he doing at the moment? 3 games, isn't he? That's a lot of work. Well, I say work. It's a lot of enjoyment and a bit of work on the sly, I suppose. Yeah, I bet he's not. I bet he's not sleeping much. Still waiting for Godforge myself. I think that's the next game I might push into. I don't know whether I have to do that on a separate channel or whether I just add it onto this one or not. I don't know. So he might be the person to speak to about it, to be honest. Yeah, I came over from Raid. Hello, mate. Yeah. Yeah, I came over from Raid. I just found it too... I couldn't put up with it being so predatory any longer. That's what done it for me. Oh, concentrate. Otherwise Sonic's going to shout at me again. Oh, no. Nearly messed up. Come on, boss. Do your attack. There we go. That is going to be an issue for the game. I don't know why they've never gone with more ancient, or sorry, more oh, got away with it. More well, they didn't get more epics to actually cover off some of the places where they're... Have I done that in time? Yeah. Where they're lacking. So like the Pharisee is a great example of this, needing that AoE damage reduction. They've just released another epic into another legendary into the game, which probably isn't the greatest way around it. Much better off to see a few more epics in there that can do the job. Not as well, but you know, if there were some, it'd be fantastic. You just need enough AoE reduction to actually cover it off for you. You can't be targeted, can you? I brought entirely the wrong person. Yeah, you're doing less damage, so another healer would have been ideal. But there you go. So we haven't done that. Hopefully that won't be too problematic for us. Should have read the stuff beforehand, shouldn't I, for the buff? I've got no idea why I put you there either. I think I'm just making myself feel better. I'm wondering, I don't think they'll reevaluate anything before their anniversary event. I think they'll rely on that and push advertising to see how many players they get in. Maybe post the anniversary event, they'll start having a look at it. I wonder how hero dependent it would become when the tactical mastery comes in, and how much that's going to change stuff. Don't know a great deal about it, but I would imagine that they're coming in for the anniversary event as well. And then I suppose the other thing is that going to be one of the limited summons? It should be, shouldn't it? You'd like to think that they'd do it as a limited summon, not a brand new hero. Yeah. I would be much happier with a load more epics coming into the game. I mean, the thing I always liked about Raid was pushing the epics, because you could do pretty much end game content. I mean, you had to have gear and that sort of stuff. You had to have the the other stuff that went with it, but you could do sort of end game content with epics, which was fantastic because it took away that requirement to have these must have legendaries. So I think it's a shame to chuck something at Polarium, but I think they do that remarkably well. But it does get raised a lot on the old dev insights, and yet they still seem hell-bent on pushing the we're going to have loads of legendaries in the game because you're going to keep buying them sort of scenario, which is a bit of a shame. I'm not even sure. Do I need you? I wouldn't chuck you in. Oh, let's just chuck that on you because no one's wearing it. It'd be easier. Oh, that's due soon, isn't it? Yeah, we can actually get that in. How many months has it been? I'd forgotten about that. That's in the that's in everyone's storage, isn't it? Oh, blimey. Oh, didn't put a healer out. What an idiot. Morning, Tim. You all right, mate? Come on then. Let's smash this out. There's Baron. Right. Silas, go. Is that everything? Should be good. Let's go hands free. Have a cup of tea. Yeah, I've heard the next. I think. Oh, blimey! I'm trying to remember where I've heard the next dates for the. Again, it's only rumor. But I've heard Torador and Ivar. But again, only gossip and rumor. Let's see what it brings. There we go. We're done for another week. Get this out of the way. Yeah, 28 done. 1 and 30. Oh. Hoping for something fantastic because it upsets Sonic a treat. I've collected everything. Okay, right. Right, this week's job, push on that. Can't hold on any longer. This is the global as well, not the Forerunner. I thought I'd have a look at. If you're stunning him, remember that you're going to get you can knock him back. So that explosion he does, that void explosion thing that he does, you can knock that back. So some Wukong is really good there. I should imagine some other stunners that you can put in are remarkably good. I think early on people will use him more to actually stun him and knock him back a little bit to stop that coming through. Okay, got one there. We'll take the bullion. That's that done. That's that done. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Charge summoning. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Guild Wars. Yeah, okay. Oh, so much going on. Right. Going to get these out of the way as well while we're here. Yeah, I didn't get anything. That's because you're here. You've jinxed it. I would have got loads if it wasn't for you. I'm holding you responsible for it. Yeah, I haven't done it. I should. That'll be him next week, won't it? I might bring along the anti-heal next week to see if we can cheese him. And do it that way round. Be a slight change to the norm on what we get done. What else do we need? Where else do we need to set sail to this week? Right. What we got? No. Yes. Yes. No. Okay. Let's start setting sail for you. Don't forget you still got this as I don't know if anyone you can get legendary summoning crystals from here if you're short of maybe 2. I don't know if you've got any saved up. I don't know how many I've got. What can I do? 20 of these? Yeah, that's quite nice. So one day that would be a nice little maybe during the anniversary we'll do it. So if you're short because of this event, then go for it. I mean, Vines, where am I? Oh, well that narrows it down, doesn't it? I'm 20 away. That sorts out my pity then. So we got that, haven't we? Right then. Yeah, so I would definitely do this before I do this. Because you'll only get stuff that you haven't got, won't you? So what haven't I got? You're in the mix, so I could get you. I'm trying to think who else is in there. Xena is, yeah. Okay. You can't. Can I get a Lord? I think I can, can't I? So maybe, probably, or you're going to be up there, aren't you? You've got to be in with a shout. Vaughn as well. Semrah. Who else am I missing? Normal summons. And then if you can get the Lords, I can't remember if you can get the Lords from there. Does it say on here? In the event, the first legendary hero summoned is guaranteed to be an unowned one. So it's only an unowned one then, isn't it? So is anything from here as well? So yeah, so you can get Lords. So I mean, Denny's not up there, so we can't get her. But King's up there. Venema. That's a possible. Oh yeah. Nice. nice possibles up there for me, I think. That would be quite handy. Come on then, let's get lucky. Oh, straight in. And it was almost lucky until you see who it is. Oh. Oh. Right. 100% so far. Let's go. 10 pop. 100% all the way as well. Boom. It's not too shabby. It's not fantastic either. So we haven't got Captain Rees on this account. And we've got a couple of epic ones. Alright. So yeah. Could be worse. Shattered Hilt's nice. So yeah. Could have been a lot worse than what it actually is. Right, where else are we? What else needs doing? Hopefully that will auto fight correctly. Ah, yeah, you do. That's a good point. Yeah, cheers to him. Yeah. Yeah, so even if they are maxed out, you do actually, you've got percentage getting, what is it, shards and something out. There's another option as well, isn't it, that you can get, but yeah. So it's not all bad news, is it? Hopefully this will go through all right. And then we're still waiting for Halls of Illusion as well, aren't we, on this? No news on that. I presume that will come next month. But if you're doing stages 19 onwards, you can get mostly into the Halls of Illusion. Yeah, it does. The legendaries are always a bit of a bummer to get. That's never great. Oh, shop. Yeah, reset on the shop. So what does everyone buy from the shop then? What do we get? Right, so question. I might have to have a look into this to see if these become valuable now, if they're worth buying. With the Halls of Illusion comes the ability to change a tier 1 into a tier 2 or tier 3 item, any item. It costs 1 token that you can get from normal stages, that sort of stuff. But you can also do the stuff that doesn't normally get upgraded, and if it hasn't got a counterpart to it, then it goes straight to tier 3. So for example, healing tier 1 sets don't have there isn't a tier 2 healing set, so they go straight up to, oh, have I got room for you or not? Yeah, well, let's start buying these up. Yeah, we're maxed out on room now, thank God for that. So they might be worth doing the upgrade. Yeah, so if you only update the ancient ones, then it will cost you 2 tokens of the new currency that's coming out to upgrade them from tier 1 to tier 2 or 3. Yet the non-ancient ones, like the normal non-glowy ones, they will upgrade for 1 token. So, I mean, the question I suppose now is it worth buying all of this cheap rubbish if you've got plenty of gold left over? Upgrading them to 12 to see how they go, and if they roll remarkably well, then you can upgrade it. Might have to have a look into that. Yeah, for a starter account, it's a no-go. But I mean, as you move on, I mean, I've got more gold now than I know what to do with, so I'm looking for ways to burn through it, and sadly this might be one of the ways. So what does everyone buy from here then? Let's go through this then. So for me, I concentrate on the skill crystal, then after that I go on to the ancient summonings. That's sort of my way I go through on it. Yeah, but you get more bang for your buck upgrading. Oh, sorry, how have I done this? You get more if you wait for a smith event and you want to max out the smith event. You get more smith points per gold upgrading mythic, i.e. red artifacts, from 0 to 12 than at any other point. That's your most efficient way gold wise to get points for the smith's event. So is it worth it? I mean, it cost me a lot of gold, but I've got a lot of gold to get rid of. Yay! Like that, we get coins now, which is nice. Yeah, we buy you. You do the other way around, so you go ancients first and then the skill crystal. More divines there if you haven't got them and you're still short. Does anyone buy anything from? So I used to buy this every week, but I'm thinking now that I might start saving this and try and have a push to see if we can get her at some point. Oh, is there? Oh, I don't know. No, I think you're making gold with Malric's Halls of Illusion. I don't think you're losing gold for it. You know, I've got such an amount of gold. I mean, I don't buy these. I'm just saving for this at the moment, but it's, what is she, 60,000? And then I've still got to do the push to Warlord then as well, haven't I? So you just buy this for the 20. There we go. And then you save everything else to try and get the 60k for this. It's such a long slog, isn't it? 60k. I'm going to have to work out how many I get a week. If I get 400, I get 600, don't I? Just for if I finish in Plat 3. Wow. And then what is it? 5 a fight after that. That's a lot. So even if I want the 400, I'd have to do 80 fights a week. Win 80 fights a week to get it up to 1,000 a week. And then that still takes me a year. Oh. Oof. That's a long time, isn't it? A year waiting on that. It's probably not going to be any good in a year's time. Let's go, Crystal. Yeah, she's absolutely fantastic. So where else are they going to do them or not? I don't know. Of these, what can I buy? I'd buy you. I use you more than anything else. Oh yeah, we've still got a lot of coins left over. So I will always buy these, and then it sort of depends really. I haven't brought this. Crit damage, attack speed. Maybe it's worth it. Haven't brought this. I could. Yeah, so I just buy these two realistically. And then where are we? Immortal Codex. Yeah, if you get 1,000 a week, for me that's, I'm at 8k, so it's another year away. I mean, they'll have to. I mean, in the Forerunner, you can find A5 Lady A's in Plat 2, which means now you're struggling to even get out of Plat 2. So they need to fix it soon, because whatever happens in the Forerunner, although it's a much smaller server, will come across to global at some point. So that will become an issue for you. Yeah, so I've done the Ancients, but I'm starting to build up extra stuff now. So I'm thinking possibly the Diamonds and then onto the Stamina. Because I'm at, what, 1-9 at the moment, and I've still got a couple of rewards to come. So we've got your rewards to come and yours. So yeah, I might push on and get maybe Diamonds and Stamina. Be the other things to get. Yeah. I don't know. We can go and have a look at it in a second. 2 secs. Let's just go and where are we? Gear. It's Foundry in this one, isn't it? Identify. Let's go then. See if we get something decent, and then we'll have a look at the front as well. Okay. Not ideal. Oh, to max value. Healer piece, so bound to be crit damage. Yeah. Oh crap! Fucking crit. Oh, blimey. That's a sad old day, isn't it? One piece to max. Yes, I can. Yes, I will be able to when it comes out. Yeah, I might get crit rate or something. There's no guarantee that. There's no. Yeah. So what happens on the halls when you change it over? You get a little icon there, and it says the couple of things it would change over to. It says transmute, and then it gives you like about 4 or 5 options. I haven't played around with it too much. I think I've only got one to do with. Then again, not on the test server. I haven't got a lot of them to play around with. So it's see what we get. So here's the shop then. Nothing here is too expensive. No divines on there if you're too short. You may well be able to repeatedly change it. However, they're not easy to come by. So certainly at the beginning, I'm not sure I would do it. I would probably look at my 3-piece sets and maybe swap over from one of them. Yeah, artifacts you can swap over, and certainly the common variant of the artifact you can get relatively quickly. So adding on that 5 to 480 attack on artifacts is relatively easy to get hold of, but doing it later on, I think with the stats, they're going to be much harder. I'll knock a video out later of where we get stuff from and on how often it drops. I'm just sort of collating as much data as I can on it at the moment, how many drops I get for how many chests, and then you've got to work out how to do the damn thing anyway. So once you even enter it, certainly some of the later ones with the better rewards have got 800, 900, 1 million BP going on anyway. So they're not the easiest thing in the world to smash out. But I think this should be easy enough to do. Definitely should be able to get that. Definitely should be able to get that. Definitely should be able to get that. That's not an option, I don't feel. So what are the timings then? So it's now open for the next hour and a bit, isn't it? And then it's open in 8 hours after that. Do these timings work for everyone? So what's this? This is what now, and then 10 hours away. That'd be 8 o'clock at night here. I mean, for UK, Europe, I'm imagining the timings aren't too shabby. What about the rest of the world? Are they going to work out all right? Yeah, it's a system, innit? That's it. Just so anyone's aware, just down, where am I? Just down here, there's a little chat button, and you've got your recruitment chat here, so you can chat on that. But it doesn't seem to be anything happening. Can we find a match? Have we found one? Okay, I don't have anyone. You're going that way round, are you? Okay. Shall I go Pope then? No, I will go this way round. Something like this. Who else do we want? Silas, maybe you. Probably want some healer. Something like that. I'll say I'm ready. Then we might have a couple of minutes waiting for them. And we'll see what happens. I think this is a much better scenario if, well, like one of you lot are online and doing it, and we just team up, or whether you do it with like on Discord. I did it last time with Sebastian Keynes. He runs another channel as well, and we both went on and we were messing around, and yeah, we had a good time doing it. I quite like this cooperative play. Although, oh, he's ready as well. There we go. I haven't got. Have I got a tank? Oh, blimey! Oh, did I not? So I'm on that side. Okay. Let's go up here. I should cover off him with a bit of healing as well. Ah, nice play, mate. Nice. So these first stages are quite easy to actually get done, and as you go through they get a bit harder. You can see up in the top here that we're getting what's coming next, that sort of thing. Yeah, they do like dropping a load of stuff, don't they, at the moment? But I mean, the other option is people complain there isn't enough content to do. So I dare say they're in a lose-lose scenario, the devs. But I'm hoping that they will do something with the summoning. See if they can sort that out to make it a better experience. There we go. There you go. Rewards attempted. So I've got 2 out of 3. I've got the 80 points. Yeah, nice and easy. If we get 80 a time. Where was the shop again? I have lost the shop. No, Honours Gauntlet shop. There it is. So if you get 80 a day, then I think you're... Or sorry, you could get 240 a day, couldn't you? So day 1, day 2, and this is on for a week. So you should be able to smash it quite easily. Yeah, but is it the end game people that are spending? Because you do have to please them first and foremost. Add that to calendar. There we go. Just remember with her, if you're not... There we go. Let's go and have a quick look at her. She's quite weird. I haven't pushed the campaign since the new campaign stuffs are out. So she's quite weird. She's got 3 passives here, okay? So she's got a normal passive there, got a normal passive there, absolutely fine. But she's got this one here. This is probably the one that sort of people... Increases all mages' damage by 6%. Only takes effect when she's in the team. So she's only got to be in the team for you to benefit from that. So on like some of your gear raids, go over, where are we? Gear raid. If you go to gear raid 1, you can put her in the team with all your mages, and they all get a 6% buff. And she hasn't even got to be deployed as far as I'm aware. She's a new Shard Summon event. I've got just doing a video on it at the moment. She's a new Shard Summon event, mate. But that passive is going to be really good. There she is. Boom. As far as a hero's concerned, I don't think she's fantastic. I could be wrong on that. But this little buff here, I think, is going to be really good. Straight up 6%. It's like a little Lord skill. Just put her on your team, forget about stuff, and you're good there, I think. Move that over there a bit. There we go. And then maybe my thick hands will stop covering it up. Yeah. So yeah. That's my take on her. And she's a Shard Summon event, so he's going to be pretty easy to get. What else? Right, so if you don't know, yeah, it is. Right, so we've got they've split up. So remember the last Shard Summon event, they had Corridor of Glory, and they had I think did they have 2 or 3 of them, but they were 2 of them, didn't they? And they were very close together. There was only a short window between them. Okay, so to save up for the Shard Summon event, in here I have got all of these I haven't picked up because I was saved these for the Corridor of Glory, so I've got some fodder to level up. The rest of them I could take out and sell on, be no great shakes. But essentially I've got fodder in there. The other place is, when you collect these, if you are full, if you've got, not there, sorry, if you've got full up here, so I've got 520 heroes and my hero thing's full. When you collect this on a daily, they would go straight into your mailbox. So you can store some up here as well in your mailbox. Because again, on this event, there's a Corridor of Glory this Thursday. Now I think there's 4 or 5 days difference between this one to the next one. But you can start prepping and getting as much fodder in as you can beforehand. So when you do your summons, think, well, actually, I'm going to store all my summons away, and when you get in your other things, store them in the mailbox and that way you'll do it. And then again, yeah, if you're leveling, I sort by level and would just max that one, and then when they go, just double tap the old icon here, it brings you back down to the next lowest one, and keep going. Okay, so yeah, we've got that event coming on. I've got a full, just doing a full breakdown and a look at the calendar. She doesn't look that hard to get. I mean, despite the issues with this game, and there are numerous ones, I think they're very good with regards to events like this. So I think she's pretty guaranteed if you just log on to the game. I think you'll be there and you'll get her. So that should work out quite well for you. Okay. Is there anything else we need to go over? Anything else we need to do? I might do a quick video on this, just going through it, because the gold to thingy ratio as well. Yeah, gold to point ratio, something like that. Mortal Codex, we've pretty much done that. That's done. United Front, we've had a quick look at that. Honours Gauntlet, I don't really do it. I must admit, I am quite lazy with regards to Honours Gauntlet. That's quite a mare for me. Anything else anyone wants to see or wants streamed before we call it and I go on to do my sort of normal daily stuff? I need to push on these. Need to. Oh, there's so much to do, isn't there? Daily quest, perform a summon. Yeah, we can perform one of those. Oh, fantastic hero though. He's absolutely brilliant. One down, leaves me 19 to go for Friday then. Yeah, so I'm going to call it in a minute unless anyone wants to see anything else. So events coming up. Lucky pick. Make sure you know which hero you're picking, because once you've picked your hero and then started summoning, you can't go back and swap. So make sure you know what you're doing with that. I want to see your bank account. My bank account is not great at the moment. Yeah, make sure you do this first though, if you can. Get your divines up and running so you can get this done first. Get this done first before you pick on this, because that's going to be a new hero and it's anyone from that divine banner. So have a look at the divine banner. It does include lords by the looks of it, so you can get almost anything, and that may change what you're picking on this. Okay, so just make sure we're aware of that. We'll do a video later today breaking this down, but she looks ideal to get. She's 200 shards. They've got 5 Oracle trials going on, so you can get sort of 50 just through doing your normal stuff here. Yeah, it starts with Vault of the Sands and it ends on a Vault of the Sands as well, so you get Vault of the Sands twice during it. And then there's the usual stuff. If you're summoning this weekend, which I'm imagining most people will be, you'll get the rewards that go along with that as well, because she's got yeah, you've got Spiritual Altar on, and I think there's also the other one down here. What is it? Altar of Heroes, something like that. That's on as well, so you can double dip getting the points there as well. Okay. Cheers, Simon. Thanks very much, mate. So make sure you check your summoning out. Don't make mistakes on that. Yeah, United Front. Go and do it. Find your mates online. Go and do it. I think this is fantastic. Really is. You can have a chat with whoever you like, and then you can go and do it together. So I might stream it at some point. I might just put out a notification, going to stream it, and if anyone wants to come and join me and go fighting on here, then we can do that together. So that's an option for later on in the week. But the rewards here, there's an ancient crystal there. There's the normal avatar and border and stuff like that. Plenty of stamina up for grabs. And the points are easy to get. Nice, easy shop. Good event. Lets you play around with the co-op game style play as well. But hit your guildmates up, that sort of thing. If someone invites you, it doesn't seem to be working as intended. Because beforehand you could put out so the create team, is create team working? No, so create team isn't working on this. So beforehand you could create a team where it's just spinning around in a circle now every time I place it. You used to be able to select from your friends list or select from the guild list, and you could send them out an invite. And then what happens? So if you see in game, you get a strange invite arrive up by your name. That is someone inviting you to go and do Honours Gaunt, the United Front. It would normally say what stage they're doing, I think, that sort of thing, and who they are. So that should come up, but that bit's not working. But you can go in and just go for a match anyway, which is a bit of a shame. So that cooperative side, I would imagine, would get fixed relatively soon. What else have we got coming up in the week? That is it, isn't it? I mean, save everything for summons at the weekend. Start smashing through this. And that's it. We're all good, aren't we? Plenty to be doing, plenty to be getting on with. And I obviously need to look at this and do something with it. Other than what I've got at the moment, which is bare minimal chest. And just chuck the team on. So I'll have a look at that and see if we can do something on it. But I'll get the guide out for doing her, because she's a free hero. She's free, and why wouldn't you get a free hero? Really, that's my sort of take on it. Where is she? There she is. There. So she's free. The 6% to all your rest of your mages. Just chuck her into a team and they get 6% extra damage. That's a win, I feel, straight off the bat. So, and she is pretty much free. I don't think there's too many issues getting it. Okay. Right. So if there's anything else anyone wants to go through, just shout out now. Or we will call it there and I will go and do some stuff. I think I've got my dailies to do, grind, that sort of thing. Thanks very much. Not doing well on this, but not pushing. I am mostly saving stamina at the moment, so my stamina saving. I am waiting for Oracle. I am waiting for Halls of Illusion to come out, and then I will go hard there. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. They do a lot of things badly, but events like this, they do remarkably well. The stamina I've saved up here. I've got a fair amount to go through here. And then my daily stamina storage. Where are we? Oh, so we can make these up. Let's do these. Where else are we here? There are 106. Maybe I want to pull this weekend if it's either. Who knows? And then we bypass note. And there's my stamina pots. Been saving up hard. What stamina do I buy in the shop? Now, I generally buy, because you are better off once you've got the heroes you want. The next issue is gear, but gear's probably becoming less of an issue now with the more saving that we've got in, so you haven't got to worry about it so much. So for me in the shop, I will always buy the pots that are at minus 25%. They seem to come around fewer. I was finding if I brought all the stamina pots in the shop, my diamonds started to go downhill, and oh no, I'm running out of diamonds. Blimey, that's a blow. So that became a bit of an issue for me. So all the ones that are at minus 25%, I buy those up. And that, yeah, that is with diamonds. I wouldn't just buy, I don't think, from the shop. But I wouldn't buy the huge pots here. I don't think I would do that, because I think if you're online enough, then you can go here and buy enough of them to decrease your diamonds anyway. Unless you were buying, if you're a spender, then you probably need to do that. But if you're not a spender or you're a low spender, then I think you could probably get enough from here as opposed to from here having to buy them. That'd be my take on it. But up to you how much you're spending and what you've got available. You know your own resources and bank balance, so you'd have to play it from there by ear. But I would plumb for minus 25 here, then any others that are about, and then if you still got stuff you want to burn through, definitely here is the other option, isn't it? I don't think there's another way to get any more stamina. There you go. Any more for any more? Oh, how did we do? Oh, third. I dropped this week, didn't I? Cheers, Carl. Thank you very much, mate. You are a star. Mwah. That we've got to do this 2 times. That's not going to happen 2 times. That's going to happen once. And then I'll start working on the Abyss team. So yeah, that's about it, I think. We've got, like I say, we'll do the shard summoning thing, then hopefully something on Abyss. I'll do something on points for Tales of the Smith event. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it will look better now. Thank you. I think I'm just about making a living out of this, to be honest. Just about at the moment. I think I've sort of almost tipped over to where I can make a living out of this if I keep going at the rate I am. So yeah. Again, if Godforge, when Godforge comes out, I'm hoping I'll be able to do videos and guides on that as well, and maybe I'll be able to get a bit more of an income from that. So there we go. But I've already had a previous career, so I have a pension coming in from there as well. So that allows me a bit more freedom than maybe a lot of other people. There you go. But there you go. A little look into my financial life for you. There you go. How are we doing? 55k. Yeah, we're laughing on this, aren't we? Don't need to worry about that team. That's fine. There we go. I've noticed there is a trend where people are trying to one key it now. That's becoming a thing, certainly within the guild. People are, or in the Discord for the cluster, people are starting to try and one key it. So there we are. Thank you very much, matey. Right, there you go. Oh no, don't do that. Right, while we're on here, right. Oh, quick last one. If you're on this going the other way, if you click on these, I don't know how many people are aware, but if you click on these, you get these options come up. So you can go to the mantle and dismantle, and then you can dismantle however many you want to dismantle to make the smaller ones for you. So here, if I go to submit this, I've got plenty of epic ones going across, but going the other way for the dismantle ones, just click on whichever one it is, generically the first one here, because that's the first one that you finish off, and you get loads of special other ones, and the dismantle thing is down here, and you can make up some additional ones to dismantle. Okay, so just in case anyone didn't know, because I didn't for ages. One of those things I never knew to start with. For months I was in the game. There you go. Someone else like me. I didn't know that either. I just thought I'd run out of them. That's a blow. I'm going to have to put a video together. My top tips of things I learned in game. I didn't know. That would be one of them. Along with don't sell Volca. That would be the other one up there as well, okay? Because you can't get her back. No matter how much you try. Yeah, there you go. See, loads of people on this now. There you go. See, you can get extra points now, can't you? You can now start claiming in for that. That's all good news. That's it. Season 9. Start preparing. There you go. I'm in a smaller guild. They're nice people. I'm happy there. So unfortunately, we won't rank anywhere. Where are we? Yeah, Plat 1. So we're not even close to getting into the Overlord or the top whatever for the Gauntlet at all. But being a guild that you're happy with, yeah, friends over pixels or something like that. Okay, right, there you go. I wonder if they'll ever add Micah to the mix. Sorry, Micah. She was in here, wasn't she? To the mix. Ooh, what are you referring to, mate? Because the other thing is, I suppose, last anniversary they added Micah to this. So whether they will add another legendary into this, I don't know. Maybe that is an option of something they're playing with. And I still don't know what legendaries they are planning on doing. Yes, you do. Yeah. Is she available anyway? Is she? Can we pull her anywhere now or not? Do I have to rely on... So she'd been removed from here. Where do we get her from? Do we get her from anywhere else? Or is it only there? I don't think you can. That's weird, isn't it? Yeah. So she's not on it. So you confuse her. But then after that, she isn't anywhere to... Oh, blimey. What is she? One of those two factions? Have I got her right? No, that looks like I've got wrong there. Marksman, isn't she? Is she marksman? There she is, there. So you'd have to awaken her through... That's not going to happen. Yeah. Well, that's weird, isn't it? Be nice if you could just make her up to A5. I haven't checked Ancients. Maybe you can pull her with Ancients, but... Oh, wow. Wouldn't be happy with that. That'd be a shame. But I wonder if that's something they've overlooked. I might have to fill something in about that. But yeah, I don't think anyone is... You're not going to use your unpolished soulstones on her, are you? That'd be a disaster. Oh, arena, tide, friendship points, trials. Oh, okay. Right, loads still left to do. Right. Oh, did we get a hammer in? 1, 2, 3. About evens, I suppose. I think right there. Just do that. Put that on auto. Yeah, I think they should add a Piercer Lord to the mix there. Even if it is, like you say, an epic one, because that +1 range on them is so powerful, particularly early game when you're trying to do stuff. That is absolutely fantastic. Rox is a beautiful new hero, isn't it? I mean, he's absolutely fantastic. He is the reason you should get more legendaries in this game, without a doubt. Or, sorry, more epics into the game, because he's fantastic. I mean, I still haven't finished building mine up. But if I started the game again and you got him, you'd be like, ah, right, I'm happy. Yeah, I've got a really solid tank there and he's epic. So that's fantastic news. Oh, whoa, too short. Oh my God, that is horrific. Don't want to be doing that. There you go. That's arena fight done. Oh, that is not good. I might see if I can start an account and see if we can do the legendary with a new account, and I might just quickly do it on the back burner sort of thing. Just sort of stream life as a new player with the anniversary event coming up. I wonder if that's possible. But then it's another account, and if we get Godforge Alpha, then I'm gonna be remarkably busy. Abuzo's a really good champion. The other thing as well, when you have a look on the Forerunner summoning is different. So the likes of Abuzo and things like that have been added to the normal summoning pool, whereas on here they're still. I think Abuzo's on ancient, isn't he? Is he an ancient pool? Seems a bit of a shame. So the summoning is somewhat different depending on where you go. Yeah, or in any shard, so you can use them to top up ones that you've got, something like that. Be a nice option. I'm sure we'll see. Right, there you go. That's me done. Just been prattling on and chatting away. It's quite nice. So, but I've got things to do. I've got a pet shop to go to. I think. Right, so the Dev Insights, they put out a thing, didn't they, saying it was going to be every 1.5 months to 2 months. There was going to be we were going to see a new or a rerun of the Limiteds. I'm with you on this. I think the next one will be Falsia, and I think that's coming. That will come sometime this month. That will be closer to the 6 weeks, maybe a month, the 6 weeks mark, and then it will be Gary during the anniversary event. During that time, I don't see him, because otherwise they've got to go longer, I think, than the 2 months to actually make it out. So I think they will put one in between, which will upset a lot of people. There will be a lot of people who get upset that the next one isn't, if it isn't, Kigari, because they are all waiting on it. But I think, like you, the next one will be Falsia. But we'll have to wait and see. I've been wrong on a lot of things before. Easy to be wrong again. That wouldn't make a big change for me. But there you go. That would be my take on it. I think Kigari will come round towards end of July, middle of July, I think we'll see, during that whole anniversary, because they're running the anniversary a bit later this year, aren't they, than last year. This time we were about to start to jump into it. We jumped into it on the 12th with the Witch's Call. But this time, from what I'm hearing, they're going to run it closer to July, which is when their anniversary is. I think 8th of July is the date they release the game, so that's their official anniversary date. Now, I think they're moving it closer to that, so we will see more events in July. But the other thing to watch out for is they did release a sneak peek video on the Saturday. So I would always wait until Saturdays, I think, if you didn't know what was going to happen with summoning, to see what they are going to release, that sort of thing. I'm wondering that as well. I think with Wukong there was a massive push from people, maybe people who have joined the game after they done his... Oh, I didn't press auto. What an idiot. Yes, I have. Yeah, so people who joined after Wukong wouldn't be able to get him, and he is such a powerful hero in the game. I mean, I know I do, and I release guides. Put Wukong there. You're doing this, yeah, just use Wukong. It's nice and easy. But if you join the game after that, then that does create a bit of an issue for people trying to do that faction of the game. So I think that will be... I think that's probably why they done it, and they brought out Sun Wukong as opposed to anything else. There you go. That's just my take on it. I could, of course, be very wrong on that. We'll have to wait and see. But my guess would be we will see a limited, and if it's Valsia, I won't summon for her. That's good for me. That's a nice little weekend of saving, I think, as opposed to doing anything else. So I think that's the way I would look at it. But I dare say, if it's not, there'll be a lot of upset people. And again, remember where you're going to use your reset book as well, because they are very rare. Very rare indeed. So for people who don't know, this is what we're getting. Hero reset book. I've got 2 now. I don't use them. I try not to. I've been saving them. I've been good. So we're getting one of these during the anniversary event. Yeah. Yeah. So people are going to want to do up their Wukong as well. So you'll get one of these, but really look after these. Hold these. Don't use them for anything other than stuff you really need to, okay? They are arguably the rarest item in the game, I'd say. Possibly. Right, let's knock this on the head. I've got other accounts to do. I've got the pet shop to go to. I'm going to have the cat up here in a minute. Just not trying to eat the mic and things like that, because she'd be starving. Okay? Go and sort her out. Right. Anything else people want to have a chat about or have a look into? I will do... Just, again, always just either DM me. You can find me on Discord. You can find me on other videos. If you put any comment to any video, it generally comes through. And I do try and answer them all. So if there is something you want to see, just go on the latest video. Say, oh, can you do a video on this? And I will see if I can get into it, okay? I'll see if I can do it. So if people want anything done or are looking for a guide on anything, just give me a shout and I will generally quite happily do it if I can. If not, you leave it up to my own imagination and I could come up with all sorts of weird stuff. Okay, never know. Right, there we go. That's it done. Thank you very much for your time. If you hit the old thumbs up, like and subscribe, it does help me out massively, and it is very much appreciated. But again, any questions, just hit me up in the comments and I will give you at least my viewpoint. Whether it's right or wrong, who knows, but you'll at least get my viewpoint on it. And if you want anything done, just hit me up as a message, okay? Right, thank you very much for your time. Chat to you again soon. And we might come on later when they get this fixed. If they get this fixed, we will come on and do some United Fronts. We will go in where we can create teams, as opposed to it just thinking about it and then not bothering. There we go, a little think and then forgets about it. So, and then we'll see if we can get some people on here, and then we'll party up with people and have a chat and that sort of stuff, and see if we can get through stuff. All right. Thanks very much for your time. Cheers. I'm going. Goodbye. Have a good time, and I'll see you weekend and summoning and that sort of good stuff, right? Cheers.